And today is, what is it? February 7th? It's still the 7th or the 8th?
7th.
It's the 7th, 2025, 2026. Hey guys, we haven't done a live stream in a very long time. I think it's been like 2 months. And yeah, we kind of miss hanging with you guys. So, we have some breaking news. You guys already heard about the Super Bowl that's going to be tomorrow in California. All right, so there's going to be some stuff again with the halftime show and also earthquakes. All right, so they're keeping an eye when it comes to the earthquake in San Ramon in California. All right, so there's been a lot of shaking going on there. All right, so they're keeping an eye on that. And also, there are some more helicopters, nuke sniffers out there. All right, so they're making sure that the stadium, everything is safe for tomorrow's Super Bowl. They're making sure there's no radiation. So they're out there detecting. They're detecting, right? Okay, so they're out there making sure that there's no radiation going on. All right, so earthquake alert and all that type of stuff. Also, we're going to be discussing more about Iran and US and all these war going on. Go ahead.
So, I don't know, real quick, I don't know which way you want to go on that street. But it's going to be coming up after this, shortly after this light.
Oh, well, hold on. 589 is down here, right?
Yeah, it's down here, but I don't know which way.
No, I'm going left.
Oh, left, yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, I see it.
I got it. All right, so I got the wife here, so I want to thank every single one of you for tuning in. Guys, me and my wife were talking about that Super Bowl. Bad Bunny is going to be performing the halftime show, and the stuff that he's going to be putting out there is not going to be pretty, all right? And this man, Bad Bunny, again, he represents the abomination, all right? That man, and me coming from Puerto Rico, again, you know, Bad Bunny's Puerto Rican. His songs are very disturbing, very disturbing. So if you're gonna have any young ones watching the Super Bowl, you may want to kind of skip the halftime show. It's not for young ones, all right? So it's not for young ones, all right? So he's gonna, and I heard that he's not gonna be wearing a dress.
Well, that's good.
I heard that he's not going to be wearing a dress, but there's a possibility that he might call out ICE. He might perform and possibly, I don't know.
I thought he said that he was never going to come to America and that he was also never going to speak English.
It's all baloney stuff. It's all baloney stuff. So he said that Americans has 4 months to learn Spanish.
I wonder how many of you guys are going to watch the Super Bowl and how many of you are going to watch TPUSA. Because they're all...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turning Point had the Kid Rock.
Yeah, they're going to do...
Are you on the light chat?
No, I have that thing pulled up.
Okay.
I didn't even know who that was until they said he was going to be in it.
For those of you that don't know who Bad Bunny is, he's a reggaeton artist. Again, he's a Spanish singer, and he's well known in like basically in all the Hispanic country.
Bad Bunny.
And he's also been in a movie with Adam Sandler, Happy Gilmore, all right, on Netflix. And he also he was in WWE wrestling for like maybe a few months and stuff, but he's well known in Hispanic countries.
Somebody asked what's happening in they have to learn Spanish.
Well, because he's going to be performing. Well, he said that 4 months ago. Bad Bunny said that 4 months ago. Bad Bunny said that Americans need to learn Spanish at the Super Bowl, and he's going to be Spanish. So
you don't know Spanish to enjoy enjoy the song.
Now the question is, why has the NFL chosen Bad Bunny and not like?
Well, you know why? Because of everything going on.
Yeah, well,
you know, it's that performative activism.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I mean, it's a possibility. Maybe the NFL is trying to expand. Maybe they want to get Hispanic country involved in NFL sports or something. Who knows?
But I mean, is it really like that bad of a thing? Like, no, it's performative activism, but is it really that bad of a thing? You know how many of you Hispanics love the Super Bowl? So
the problem is, this is America.
Okay, but
you gotta. I mean, people
we're
don't.
A multi-ethnic nation.
Yeah, but those people in the stadium is not going to understand what the man is going to be singing.
I think a lot of them will.
They're just going to be like, huh, cops.
Hey.
Slow down.
I think a lot of them will. Someone said you are confused. Who is confused? Are you confused?
Oh, who's confused?
I don't know. I think they're saying you're confused, or I'm confused now.
No. Well,
but yeah, I mean, there's a lot of Hispanics that love watching Super Bowl.
Yeah, the problem is I just feel like the NFL is America sports, and I mean, just imagine having a Chinese singer at the Super Bowl. Nobody's gonna understand anything that he's saying. It's a American tradition, But hold on, something is going on here, guys.
What? Oh, another pop-up.
Something's going on here. What's going on here? That's like the third one. So something is definitely going on here. I pray that everyone is. I pray whatever's going on. I pray that there's no accidents. But that's like the third one.
Who's playing? Who is in the Super Bowl?
The Patriots versus the Seahawks.
Let's go Patriots.
Yeah. Also, guys, Iran. Whoa. So it seems like there's an accident, guys. It seems like. Give me a second here. Give me a second. So you need.
You gotta get over.
I don't know what's going on there.
Maybe they pulled somebody over and they're on a high-speed run. Oh yeah, they pulled somebody over. Dang, not that many people. That's a lot of cops. A lot of cops.
All them cops just for one car?
Yeah, a lot of coppers.
They just pulled a car. It pulled over a car. I mean, I don't know. Maybe the person is wanted or something. But you don't need all that cop car just to pull someone over. I don't know. That's kind of strange. All right, so go ahead, babe. Just read that news article. And thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Thank you so much. Make sure you hit that like if you can. Share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Thank you so much.
Santa Clara, California. Super Bowl, what is it?
60
at Levi Stadium has brought a phalanx of law enforcement of every stripe to the San Francisco Bay Area, including a fleet of unfamiliar, low-flying aircraft buzzing around the region to help with security for the more than 1 million people, including celebrities and other dignitaries.
How many people's going to be there?
More than 1 million people.
Where?
The Super Bowl.
You mean to tell me that stadium could fit 1 million people? Well,
it's including celebrities and other dignitaries.
So there's going to be a lot of people, that much people out there? Yeah. Wow. So, guys, it's going to be like almost 1 million people out there tomorrow. Wow. So So they're gonna have the helicopters sniffing for radiation, just to make sure there's no like crazy stuff going on, like whatever device or booby traps or stuff.
The uncommon aircraft being deployed include a helicopter flown by the Energy Department's Nuclear Emergency Support Team, equipped with radiological detection equipment, which was spotted making flights at roughly 100 feet over some San Francisco neighborhoods.
Wow.
In addition to the detection, the Department of Homeland Security plans to fly transport and surveillance helicopters to provide tactical team support and eyes in the sky as needed from an undisclosed Bay Area airfield.
They did this last year, Super Bowl.
Did they?
And I think the Super Bowl last year was in the East Coast. I think it was, I don't know, it might have been Louisiana, I think. I don't know which state it was, but there was also, no, I think it was New Orleans. New Orleans, they had the Super Bowl. And there were like multiple helicopters that were detecting or like, when it comes to radiation.
Somebody said you're a rubbernecker. What the heck is a rubbernecker?
I have no idea. People, remember, we're from the 1900s. We don't understand these young kids. So.
That's true. The Air and Marine Operations Unit plans to field Airbus AS-350 surveillance helicopters in the days ahead and during NFL's championship game. The smooth-flying Airbus helicopters carry infrared detection equipment and video surveillance. On a practice flight with the two-person air crew, it was possible to determine what brand of shoes a worker inside the Super Bowl stadium was wearing as the chopper circled more than 250 feet in the air. That's crazy.
I don't know. But here's the thing, guys. I've been talking about that there could be an earthquake because not too far from the stadium where the Super Bowl is going to be at, you have the San Andreas Fault has been shaking, and there was an earthquake a few days ago, and so you have experts are sounding the alarm that there could be a strong earthquake in that region, possibly in days or whatever. So imagine Bad Bunny performing some kind of demonic ritual stuff, and then all of a sudden God shake the entire region with all them. It could happen. Excuse me.
Hang on, give me a second. Okay. We've been providing intel surveillance, the type of air security around the Super Bowl and its venues. An Air and Marine Operations agent whose name was asked to withhold due to security concerns said in an interview. On Sunday, in addition to crowd control, the unit will enforce the no-fly zones around the stadium. Part of the complexity for the 35 agencies involved in securing the National Football League title game between the New England Patriots and the Seattle Seahawks is that Levi Stadium is in Santa Clara, 50 miles south of San Francisco, where most of the events leading up to the big game take place.
Now, Trump said that he's not going to tune in. And supposedly there's going to be a lot of people that is going to walk out. People's going to watch the game, but there's been reports that people's going to walk out when Bad Bunny show up. So, the ticket. You know how much were the tickets?
I could only imagine.
People paid like $8,000 for like the most expensive ticket. It's California too, so yeah, I would never pay that much ticket just to watch a whole bunch of barbarians going at it.
They're first to create all that, the Romans. Levi Stadium itself is inland, but because of the potential risk, the bay presents and events being held along the San Francisco waterfront, the U.S. Coast Guard has beefed up its deployment. The Marine unit expects more pleasure boaters around the bay and potentially 2 large cruise ships to arrive during the week.
So hold on. So you have the Coast Guard, the Navy, and you have the Marines. Now, I heard something about, I don't know if it's true, but I heard something about F-35s. The F-35s supposed to fly over the stadium or something like that. But I guess it was canceled or something. I don't know. Maybe Trump said that, I guess Trump didn't want to do that because of Bad Bunny. Yeah.
Potentially 2 large cruise ships to arrive during the week, which necessitates increased security. I need my glasses. Coast Guard Lieutenant Commander Eddie, can't pronounce that last name, said in an interview, "By showing a greater presence, we hope to deter any kind of bad actor," he said.
You know what that means, right?
Yeah, that's it.
That's sleepers. So not only they are detecting for radiation, they are also keeping an eye open on sleepers. You guys know the sleeper cells. So they're keeping an eye on the sleepers. So there's going to be around 1 million people. I guess not in the stadium, but there's going to be a lot of people in the stadium. There's going to be a lot of people outside the stadium. There's going to be military. There's going to be a whole bunch of security, and they're going to make sure that everything is fine. On top of that, what else? ICE. Now, I heard that ICE supposed to be there, like ICE agents, but the NFL came out. The NFL came out and said that it's not going to happen. ICE is not going to be doing their operation out there. But then Department of Homeland Security, Christie, she said that they were going to be out there. I don't know, but it would be so funny if they start doing their operation during the Super Bowl. Imagine they just grab Bad Bunny and say, "You're going to have to go back to your country," even though he's Puerto Rican.
Your mom, bless her heart.
But yeah, guys, for those of you that just tuned in, if you're going to be watching the NFL, again, go ahead, but don't, I suggest people to turn off the TV when it comes to Bad Bunny. And
somebody said,
yeah,
they're confused because they thought it was being held at Levi's Stadium.
Yeah.
Levi's Stadium only holds 68,500. So why is it 1 million?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But there's a possibility.
Really on the streets, out there, just in the area.
Yeah, there's a possibility that, this outside the stadium, I mean, they could fit a whole bunch of people outside the stadium, like all those regions. Yeah, I was thinking about that. There's no way 1 million people could fit in the stadium. Absolutely not. But I guess they have like open areas where they're going to have that big screen TV and stuff like that. There's going to be like restaurants and a bar, whatever. So there's going to be a lot of people out there in and outside the stadium. But yeah. All right, so we're going to go with Iran. Guys, we don't know what's going to happen with Iran. All we know is that there's going to be a second nuclear talk meeting between the US and Iran, and that's going to happen next week. Now, Iran came out and they said that they're not going to give up their uranium. All right, they're not going to give up the nuclear stuff. All right, so that's going to be a big problem. So and at the same time, the US deployed 17, or I think like maybe 20 C-17s. All right, so they just deploy a whole bunch of them. So it's crossing the Atlantic Ocean right now, and it's heading towards the Mideast. So there's a lot of planes heading towards the Mideast. So again, like I say, guys, big shout out to Off the Grid with Paul and Adrian. He's been putting out some very good updates when it comes to Iran news. But I do believe that eventually Donald's gonna push the button. I don't think Iran's gonna agree with Washington giving up ballistic missiles and stuff. I don't think that's gonna happen. But again, we need to pray for our soldiers. We got 40 or 50,000 soldiers out there in the Mideast, We have a whole bunch of bases out there. We got a whole bunch of military base. But yeah, we got stuff out there that's gonna protect them. Yeah, we have a whole bunch of missile defense system. We got allies and stuff. But yeah.
Somebody said heard Iran held off 1 week.
What do you mean? I mean, they're still gonna.
Iran held off 1 week.
No, they're still gonna talk. I mean, they're still gonna have a second meeting. And then Benjamin is heading to D.C. He's heading to Washington D.C. All right, so. But Donald warned that this strike is going to be a lot worse than last year. All right, so hopefully he doesn't drop a nuclear. I mean, we don't want to see that stuff, man. But you know how Donald is. Donald is the type of dude that he's not afraid.
My button's bigger than your button.
Yeah, Donald's not afraid to push the button. He will do it, especially on Persia. He don't like Persia. I mean, again, the leaders out there, he don't like them. He don't like those leaders.
Hi, Watchman.
Hey, what's up, Watchman? Guys, leave comments down below. Do you guys receive our notifications?
I doubt it. The views are low.
Oh, we got 200 people. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Oh, yeah?
200 people. Hey, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. All right, so make sure you give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. I got to go to the gym after this. But, yeah.
So, let's see. How many... Put Super Bowl, if you're going to watch a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Put TP USA, if you're going to do that.
Yeah.
Or none, if you're not going to watch either.
Is that going to be with Kid Rock? He's going to be performing,
on the
right?
TP USA, yeah.
Yeah, Turning Point USA. Yeah.
The Watchman says, Jessica, ask Lewis if that was before or after Iran detained the 2 oil tankers from undisclosed countries.
That was before. Yeah, that was before. That oil tanker was seized, what? I think it was today or yesterday, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, things are still not looking good. And yeah. But,
it seems like none.
Yeah, so it just, yeah, those oil tankers were seized 2 days ago. It goes to tell you that Iran is not serious about the nuclear talk with the U.S.
A lot of people are putting none. We have 2 people that said Super Bowl. One person said TP and then Kid Rock. Thank you, Tachion, for reposting our stuff.
Thank you so much. You know, I was thinking about the movie The Sum of All Fears. Remember that movie?
Mm-hmm.
No, you don't.
I really don't, yeah.
It's a movie back in the early 2000s, I think 2002, with Ben Affleck. He plays the CIA. And then you have Morgan Freeman. He plays the president of the United States. And the movie is about this bomb that was found in the desert somewhere in the Middle East. And it was a very powerful bomb. And it was a bomb that was lost during World War II. And someone found it. It was like the year 1998. There was this guy. He was out there in the desert with his camel and stuff like that. And he found the bomb. And he actually dug it up. And he sold it to some very, very dangerous people. Man. And these people, they got some scientists, and they revived the bomb. And they set up the bomb in a US football stadium in a vending machine. And there was a code to activate.
Should you even talk about this?
Yeah, it's a movie. Yeah, it's a movie, The Sum of All Fear.
Because, you know.
Yeah, YouTube.
Algorithm.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's a really good movie. So, I'm not saying that's going to happen tomorrow. I'm not saying that's going to happen tomorrow. But with all these movie foreshadowing stuff going on, it just,
I used to like watching the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But mainly just for the commercials and the pizza and the wings.
Ooh,
that's really it.
The wings.
But I don't know. I'm not a big football person as it is. I'm not a sports person, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm just not a sports person. And I don't really like the halftime shows. And I don't like how the stadiums, that they come from, the Roman Empire. You know what the Romans used to do in the stadiums. The Colosseums. Yep, that's basically where it comes from. But yeah, I mean, here's the thing, though. You guys can watch the Super Bowl. Don't be in fear of it. I wouldn't watch the halftime show, and I definitely wouldn't allow, like, my kids, when they're young, to watch, like, the commercials and stuff, because you know how that is. But yeah.
Oh, I heard something about the Olympics in Italy. You have some people, like, in the streets, they just, I mean, it seems like it's some kind of riot going on. I mean, it's just really, really sad what's going on out there. But it's kind of crazy.
156 likes. Can we get to 200?
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing a live stream like I used to, guys. I miss tuning in and just reading your comments. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. I really appreciate it.
I'm with you on sports.
Oh, guys, I want to talk a little bit about also with the Guthrie family. You guys know Nancy Guthrie.
Did they find her yet?
And then Savannah put out a 22-second video, and she's like, we got your message. I guess referring to the person that kidnapped Nancy, and she's
Didn't they arrest somebody though? In connection to this, it was a LA City County something.
It's a possibility, but they're willing to pay. Savannah the family is willing to pay to bring back their mom.
Yeah, but she might not even really be alive anymore.
No, she is. I think so. But who does that? I mean, who does that? I mean, you got to be filled with demons to be doing stuff like that. I mean, man, it just...
Hopefully she's okay.
And then for it to happen, this person probably planned it and kept, following them.
But people don't just kidnap for no reason.
Yeah.
Not an older person. Like kids, yes, but not an older person. So either she knew them, the person that did this, or maybe because her daughter is on the what is it, the Today News show, I think. So maybe she had a stalker. It's just weird. Like, why would they randomly choose this lady? So
I don't know. All I know is I pray that that the family reunites. And here's the thing, guys. I mean, again, I couldn't imagine that, I mean, my mother, I mean, if something happens to my mom, I mean, if that happens to it's just going to be heartbreaking. Sleepless nights. I mean, even your young one, you could be out there at Walmart shopping, and then, you go and look at some of the clothes and turn around, your young one disappears, gone. I mean, that's bad. I wouldn't sleep. Oh man, that's just brutal, man.
Two people said, one person said it's not random, it was her son-in-law.
What?
I don't think we know. Then somebody said that they're saying that it might have been the son-in-law.
Really?
I don't know. That's what.
Might be someone close.
That's what I'm saying. It's either somebody close. It's either maybe her daughter has a stalker, and this is, for that. Or maybe she knew this person. I mean, people just don't do that for no reason. They just don't pick a random, especially the mother, to one of the, it just doesn't make sense. So it's somebody that set it up that's close
Maybe,
to the
but
family.
she's known. I heard that she put out a lot of books, and she's a Christian too, and she goes to I forget which church. I don't know. I mean, there's a possibility it might be someone she knows. I mean, who knows? But
Someone said political connection, possibly.
I was thinking about that too. Maybe political connection. I'm like, please don't tell me it's a MAGA person. Who knows? But I doubt it, because MAGA people don't do that type of stuff.
I mean, people on both sides do these kinds of things, so
I mean,
we just see it more from one than the other.
Yeah, sending prayers to Nancy for safety to come back home. Sending prayers to Savannah and the families. Yep. Put them in timeout, baby. Timeout! Mm-hmm. We got a whole bunch of Gen Z people following us, and they're calling me antique.
No, this person's saying World War, bring...
Okay, so we got some breaking news here. It says people are now sending text messages to people in New York City asking for funds for illegal aliens in Minnesota.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you guys, you heard about Mamdani?
People.
Oh man.
Some people are learning, and there's others that aren't.
New Yorkers, what's wrong with New York? What's wrong with
the trash was piling up, and people were talking about it, and a lot of people were commenting, saying like, oh, well, there's a snowstorm, and it's not like it's that easy to get all the trash and this and that and whatnot. So this guy, he made another live stream where there's no snow.
Yeah.
And he's like, so there hasn't been snow for a while now.
Yeah.
And what do you guys have to say? It's still piling up. It's a wall. It's basically a wall at this point. You can't even see into the road. And then other people in the comments are like, this one person's like, I live in Michigan, and our trash was delayed for 1 day, and they picked up all the trash 2 days later. So, well, I don't know.
Well, it's not that only, but Mamdani wants the country, not only New Yorkers, but he wants the country to start looking up to their gods, like their prophet, Muhammad, who. Yeah. He's like, we must look up to our prophet, Muhammad. No, you take that back to your land.
He's not my prophet.
This sleeping giant is a one nation under God that was founded under Christian value.
There's a girl on TikTok, and she's an ex-Muslim, but she's a Christian now, and she makes videos, and she was talking about, she's like, I left Islam and turned to Christianity, and here's what they teach, and oh my goodness, I could never. Nope, doesn't make no sense. Like things, like something about. Well, aside from the fact that Muhammad married a 6-year-old, but something about a brother and his wife, and supposedly, the Allah told Muhammad to take his brother's wife, even though it was forbidden. But then so-called Allah basically said that he made a mistake or something. I don't know. It's like... But the Holy Bible is hard to understand.
Well, again, our sleeping giant country was founded under Christian value. And it just... In the anthem...
They don't...
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic to which we stand, one nation under God. But now we are seeing new people. We are seeing new people just coming in, and they're taking the spotlight, and instead of using the King James version, they want to use their own book to be sworn in, and that's not the way it's supposed to be. And I just understand how they allow that to happen, to be honest. But it just goes to tell you that our sleeping giant has been slowly and slowly is being taken away by these new people that's bringing in statue and idols and stuff like that. And now
Taking over.
they're telling the country that you must look up to the prophet Muhammad. Who it just this is where we at right now.
I look up to Jesus. I ain't following no guy who married a 6-year-old.
But yeah. Give me a second here, guys. Trying to see if we have any more updates, but I did show this one here. I know many of you are probably asking what in the world is he showing. Those are the C-17s that is being sent to from US to the Middle East. So that's happening right now. That's a lot of planes. That is a lot of planes. All right, so it says here, reports indicate that as of last night, 112 U.S. Air Force C-17 aircraft had either arrived or were en route to the Mid-East. All right, so additional 17 to 18 flights currently scheduled. All right. There's some auroras going on tonight.
Is there?
Seems like there's some auroras. Just strange. All right. Here you go. Yeah, you can read some of the comments.
I'm looking to see, but it's not.
Also, guys, I posted a video last night, but many of you did not receive the notification. Missouri officials are urging Missourians to prepare for an earthquake catastrophic. I mean, I'm not saying it's going to happen. That's what they're putting out. And so they have sent a warning to over 1 million people out there to prepare, to have your earthquake preparation ready. All right. They're talking about the New Madrid. All right. So the New Madrid seismic zone. And so they want people to have their insurance stuff ready. They want people to be prepared to know these things. And these are coming out from officials, and even the USGS is putting out the warnings. And at the same time, you have California earthquake going on. So, eventually, guys, it will be a big one that's going to rock the region. All right, so, excuse me.
How you gonna compliment somebody and then go straight into insult? That's crazy. Been a while since the last live stream. Nice to see you, Lewis.
Yeah, it's been a while. And the reason why, guys, is because I've been working so much. I just didn't have time.
The Watchman says, Lewis, talk about the freezing iguanas, I hear, because it's extended. They have to put them to sleep, and also 32 degrees in Cuba. Yeah, the iguana thing is usually mostly like in Miami kind of area.
Yeah.
But yeah, when it gets a certain temperature, Miami.
Here's the thing, guys.
Iguanas freeze. I've been seeing some people cooking the iguanas.
Yeah, that's what's happening. People are making iguana pizza. Iguana pizza. Now, let me tell you how they do this. So they pick up the iguana. Iguanas are like this, right? But the tail is like this long. So what they do is they pick up the iguanas, and the iguanas look like they're dead, but they're not. They're just frozen. And so we live here in Florida. I've seen like the small ones and stuff. I don't step on it. I just put them to the side. But the big ones are falling off from the palm trees and stuff. So they're picking them up, and they take them to like pizza places.
Or tacos.
Tacos, whatever, like the taco bus, whatever. They cut the tail. They cut the legs. And they remove the skin. And so the rest of the body, they just throw to the trash. And so I guess the leg has a lot of meat and the tail has a lot of meat. And so they put the seasoning and then they cook it, and supposedly it tastes like chicken.
Yeah, they say it tastes like more like chicken than actual chicken.
Now, I don't eat iguanas. I don't think people should be eating iguanas.
Oh, no, they should.
What?
They should.
Why?
So iguanas are very invasive. There's barely anything. Iguanas are very invasive. So the reason why people cook them and eat them is because there's so many of them as it is, and it's not good for the ecosystem. So they'll cook them to try and bring down the population.
Okay.
Because they're very damaging.
I have no idea. I mean, to be honest, I wouldn't eat an iguana.
I personally have never eaten iguana. I personally probably would never. But if you're one of those people, you run something over and then you go and eat it, and there you go.
Yeah, this one guy made a video. He's like, I got some iguanas. I'm taking it to a pizza place. So they cooked it and everything, and they cut the iguana meat into small pieces, and they put it on top of the pizza. And so he took a big bite, and he's like, my goodness, this is heaven. I guess the meat is tender or something. I have no idea. It's like frog meat and stuff.
Oh, no. We live in Florida, and I've lived in Florida pretty much majority of my life, except for like 5 years I lived in, 4 years I lived in Virginia because I was born there, and 5 years I lived in Vermont. Yeah. And like 2 years in Connecticut. But I've never had alligator. I don't think I could ever eat alligator either. No lizard. Anything with like a long tail like that, not for me. Yeah. Iguanas. Anything that's a reptile. I ain't eating no reptile.
I've seen videos of people cooking alligators, and
it's not unhealthy for you. It's good for you. It's the lizards and stuff. Like, we're talking about iguanas, not like the little tree lizards. We're not talking about that, but like iguanas. You know what I want to try? I want to try. What is it? It's a fish. It's very invasive. They're over here. They're not supposed to be, because they're very invasive, because there's no predators that go after them, because they're poisonous. They have these spines that are poisonous.
And you want to eat that?
No, but the spines are poisonous, but the fish itself isn't. So they cut it a certain way. Yeah. And they make jewelry out of the fish's skin. But it's supposed to be is it lionfish? I think it's lionfish.
I have no idea what you're talking about, woman.
Yeah, lionfish. But there's no predators. No animal will eat it. So that's why they're very invasive, and they're just growing and growing and growing. So people will actually get them and, donate their time and whatnot. And then they bring them to the places. And, yeah, I want to try it. Yeah, lionfish. That's the one. Some lady called me a reptoid and said, don't take away. Oh. People ate turtle soup. But now most places you can't raise turtles for food.
Yeah, I can't do that.
I'm sorry, but if you're a lizard or an alligator.
See, I can't eat deer. I just can't. My dad used to hunt deers. I
can't either.
And the smell was terrible. I'm like, man, it smells so bad. Liver is terrible. I can't have no liver.
I like liver.
Oh, no.
It's made a certain way.
No.
I'm telling you, he doesn't believe me, guys. No. The Bible is very clear that the organs are the healthy parts of the healthiest parts of the animal. They're the best. Why do you think when they would sacrifice animals, they would sacrifice certain organs, or not sacrifice, they would offer certain organs to the Lord? The smoke would just carry it.
Lord, I give you the liver.
The organs are the best. They're the most nutrition for you.
And it smells like feet.
What? Liver? It has to be cooked a certain way. But yeah, deer, no. I when I was 14, I had to stay with my friend for a bit, and her cousin was driving down the street, and they hit a deer. Yeah. And they took the deer, they cut it, and then they let it, the blood drain, and we ate it. Oh my goodness, no.
Yeah. Michael, he bought some deer burger.
I think we still have it in the freezer.
We still have that thing?
I think so.
We still have that thing? Oh my goodness.
I think so. That was like 2 years. Almost.
No, 1 year.
No, 1.5, because it was in October of 2024 when he brought it. When he was doing the
Oh my.
the FEMA job.
No,
Not FEMA job. The job where for FEMA they help them where they take the trees and stuff like that.
So we still have that deer meat?
I think so.
Guys, we have deer meats that's 1 year old in the freezer. Oh man. Oh man.
I can't. No. The one thing I absolutely cannot is lamb.
Here we talking
they say
about
that
food.
it tastes.
Now I'm hungry.
No, lamb. I can't do lamb.
Yeah, we should. Like we should have some deer and lamb and all that.
No,
I'm hungry now.
Someone said mail it to the. It's good in a stew.
I mean, it should still be good, right? I mean, it's been in the freezer.
No.
What you mean no?
No.
It's like an MIE. Meals ready to eat.
No.
Yeah. Well, I guess we throw it out with something.
One thing that Michael brought home was, it was bacon, but it wasn't the bacon that you get from like this cheap bacon or whatever. It was it was thick. It was a very expensive one. That was good. That was really good.
Hey guys, thank you for the 200 likes. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. 217.
Yeah. I'm thinking about doing a live stream around this time. Maybe every day I'm thinking about doing that. Bringing you guys like the latest news and stuff. I miss doing the live stream at nighttime with you guys. I miss that. And we really appreciate you guys tuning in and just hanging out with us. At the very beginning, we talk about the news, and then at the very end, we just hang out. What?
Frozen meat doesn't taste good when it's frozen. Marinate in Italian dressing and cooked medium. Oh, they're getting. Here's the recipes.
Woman, I gotta. Huh? Oh.
Not yet.
Hold on, let me just park here really quick. I gotta go to the gym after this. It's 12 something, and I have to go. And I have to go to the gym. Be home like around 1:20, and then we gotta wake up early because we gotta go to church.
Oh, you're welcome. Oh yeah, we do.
We gotta go to church tomorrow.
Oh, it'll be Alex's first time with the Sunday school. Because it's the second Sunday of the month that they do it. It's only one Sunday of the month.
But we've been sick. We've been very sick.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, guys, I don't know what's going on, but ever since the cold front, here in Florida.
You're welcome, Melissa.
A lot of people have been getting sick. I don't know what's going on, but 2026 is the year of pestilence. And now they're saying that there's no remedy for like the Nipah stuff. Mm-hmm. India. Mm-hmm. India, it's just getting.
You gotta realize that India is a very. It's not a very good place to be.
Those people are very nice and very respectful.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking
cousin. They don't mates and stuff like that.
Yes, they do. Oh, they do.
I know.
They do.
India.
Somalia too.
India is I guess they're the biggest population right now. But
they beat China.
There's a pestilence that is rising, and this pestilence is a Nipah. All right, and this Nipah stuff is basically worse than C19. It causes your brain inflammation or something like that. Then it's just fever, body aches. Your brain is like massive headache.
I had a massive headache.
Not Nipah.
No, but on this side of my head.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Yeah.
And it was bad but then again, I couldn't sleep too, so I think that's what it was. Whatever I have, or whatever I'm getting over now, that was not a normal, whatever I have is not a normal thing.
Well, I mean,
Well, not anymore because I've got pretty much almost.
I think what we had was like a common cold, but
Oh no, whatever this was not normal.
what, C19?
No, I'm just saying it wasn't normal what I had.
Yeah. Well, anyway, going back to Nipah. Nipah is something that it hasn't spread worldwide. It's still out there in India, and they're doing a great job keeping that thing like under control. But yeah, we don't want to see another lockdown. We don't want to see another one, guys. I mean, what happened in 2020? That was ridiculous, man. I mean, it was not necessary to lock the whole world. It was not necessary. I mean, that really messed up everything. It messed up everything, and it wasn't no point doing that. But I just feel like there was so much more to it.
Well, yeah, of course.
And
I've seen lately.
And supposedly the Red Dragon, China, the Red Dragon, they test a nuclear during lockdown. Man.
We didn't either, Charlie.
Yeah.
I had COVID 2 weeks ago. It was worse in 2021. For some reason, I can't eat red meat now. Mine was really bad. Like, the coughing was really bad.
Yeah.
And, like, spitting up blood.
Yeah, pray for my wife. This morning she was coughing, and she coughed blood.
Thankfully not anymore, but I woke up and it was really bad. Like, it was a really bad coughing, and I felt like I had to like throw up. It was really bad.
Yeah.
But thankfully I haven't had it anymore today. And I know my lungs are fine because we just got over bronchitis like last month. I think it was at the end of December and the beginning of January. I had gotten over the bronchitis. And remember, they did the x-ray and everything. So my lungs are fine. I don't know.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Thankfully, I haven't had it anymore. It was just that once.
Now, we don't believe in a remedy. We don't need that, that shot stuff. We don't need it. Again, we just put our faith and trust in God. Just stay home.
No, I also like ibuprofen and,
I mean, yeah, that's common, but all this type of juice, you need to get this. You need to get this. I mean, every year they got all these new updates. I mean,
just need cough syrup, ibuprofen, and Jesus.
I mean, I guarantee there's one person out there that has taken all the juice, every single one of them, and he's still getting sick. So
too much coughing, and that's what I think it was, because it was a really bad.
Yeah, remember I told you?
Yeah, really bad cough that I have, and my throat's been very irritated.
Yeah.
And that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah, it's too much coughing. That's what it is. But
yeah, mine started because what mine started was my throat was very irritated, and not like strep throat, but the back of it, it was very like red and burning and whatnot. And then I got congested, very congested. And then I didn't get a lot of body aches. Well, no, I did body aches. I did get body aches, but I didn't get a lot of, like last time, what was it? The fever.
Mm-hmm.
But I did get one fever. Mm-hmm. And then my head, oh my goodness, that was the worst, was my head. And because I couldn't sleep for like 2 days. I was on 4 hours of sleep for like 2 days.
Man.
Because I couldn't breathe in my throat. And then I'd wake up like choking because of that tickling thing in the back of your throat.
Yeah, I got that right now.
I hate that thing. No throwing up or anything. I don't know. It was just really weird. It was really weird. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah. After this, guys, I'm going to go to the gym. I got a video coming up. 2 a.m. All right. Make sure you guys tune in. It's going to be at 2 a.m. my final video. And we're going to watch Roseanne. We've been watching all the 90s shows. We watched the Gilmore Girls. We watched Reba. We watch Full House. We watch we watch all these shows. We like old people now.
Right now we're watching Roseanne. Somebody said I stay away from cough syrup. I try to find the natural cough syrup stuff. I try to stay away from NyQuil and everything because I have liver problems. Mm-hmm. So, but I try to do like as natural as possible. Yeah. As far as the flu shot, I don't get it. When my son was young, he had a very bad situation. It was very scary with that, and ever since, no, I'm not doing that. But I'm not gonna judge anybody who's gotten it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the weather, because it got to 20. What was it? The
25,
lowest?
25.
25.
Yeah. It was so bad, guys. Our pipes, the water
Oh, yeah.
pipe froze. And so I'm like, oh, great. I know I paid the water bill.
We don't pay water.
Huh?
We don't pay for water.
Oh, yeah, we don't pay for water.
We have a well, but
Yeah.
I was freaking out because
Oh,
I didn't have
man.
any water coming out of it. And then I put it, and then somebody was like, does anybody not have water? And then I was like, oh yeah, because it's been a long time. I mean, you know how long it's been since I've been in freezing cold weather that I completely forgot that you're supposed to keep your faucets dripping?
I completely forgot that we have free water. I'm here thinking, I'm like, man, I got to call the water company.
And then we were freaking out because on the well, there's the gauge, and the gauge was at 180. It's supposed to be between...
PSI.
The PSI is supposed to be between 40 to 60.
Yeah.
And it was 180, and it was saying how maybe, like, the freeze had damaged the pipes and everything, and we were like, no. Thankfully, it was just the gauge. The gauge was bad. Because we had that guy, remember we called him up, and the guy's like, listen, that gauge is most likely just gone. Just go to Home Depot, get one for it was the plumber guy, and go get one for $15. And
we should have saved his number.
I think I did.
Yeah, give him like a good review.
I'd rather watch Reba. I've seen Reba so many times. Like,
hey, Reba is good. I like
love
Reba, especially Brock. He's a funny dude. And
I don't like this new one.
What's the other guy name? The kid. The kid is married to Reba's daughter.
Van.
I like Van. Van, man, we should watch that again.
No, I've seen Reba so many times. Like, for like 6 months, I just would watch it over because I loved Reba. But
what's that show we watched? The one with the teenager show. The Secret
Life of the American Teenager.
The Secret Life of the American Teenager is one of my favorites. We watched the entire season. Like I said, guys, we old people now. Again, we don't go out like we used to. Remember, we used to go to the club. We used to be wild and everything.
No. I was. You weren't. My BC days, I was. Everybody knew me. It's not a good thing.
And now we're just
boring. Now we just stay home, which honestly, it's so crazy to think. Like, when I was younger, I hated being home. I loved going out. Now, I don't like going out. I like just being home.
You know why? Because our kids took all the energy from us. That's why.
No, but you've been wanting to, like, it's, you know how, like, they say when you're younger and you don't go out, when you get older, you want to go out?
Yeah.
But then it's like the opposite. When you're younger, you go out and you don't want to.
Not me.
You like to go out more than me. I'm not talking about going to the clubs and things, but you like going out more, like places, and I like being home. But before, you just liked being a homebody.
I used to love going fishing, but I'm not into. I mean, I am into it, but I just work so many hours. I just don't have the time.
I think because, like, we're always so busy. Like, he's either doing YouTube or Uber.
Or other stuff, yeah.
And with me, just the kids and the homesteading and the homeschooling and just all the stuff. So we're just so tired and beat. So like 9 o'clock in bed.
Yeah, and now our kids is almost grown. I just want them out the house.
No.
So that way we could get an RV and travel.
But Michael's a homebody, which is nice. I know, I want an RV. We should get an RV and just vlog our travels.
Yeah. Yeah.
You say yeah, and then you're like, no.
No, I don't mind driving. I don't mind driving an RV, like the big ones. I mean, I could drive. I mean, I know how to drive the RV and stuff. I used to drive big trucks, and, I don't mind traveling. Like, I love traveling. I mean...
I used to travel all the time when I was little with my parents.
I mean, we went to like 14, 15 states. We went to many, many, many states. Mm. And I got to say, the best one has got to be Virginia, North Carolina, and Connecticut.
Not Connecticut.
You know what? We should travel. We should do that again. On the road again. You okay? No. On the road again.
Thing.
All right, guys. We're just going to. Hey, we almost at 300, guys. Let's make it to 300, so that way Louis could go to the gym. I really miss traveling, though. We should do that again.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah, we could rent a van or something. Just take I-95 straight up to Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, D.C., Maryland, going way up there to New Jersey, New York. Oh, no, New York, man. I mean, we're not stopping New York. Absolutely not.
Maine.
Absolutely not. We're not stopping in New York.
Maine.
Oh, yeah. Maine? Oh, that's way up there. That's like near Canada.
You know, I've never been on the West Coast or in the Midwest.
Yeah.
I've always just been all the states on the East. In Canada.
You don't want to go to Yellowstone.
Heck no, because with my luck.
Yeah.
Heck no. Not with my luck. That would be the one time, like, there would be nothing. Like, guys, Yellowstone is the quietest it's ever been. And then as soon as I step onto that land, nope, they're all gone. All gone in a matter of seconds. Nope.
Well, that's a good thing because it means that you're going to see the Lord.
No.
Like, Jesus, I'm coming.
No, this isn't. What is that one that erupted? Mount Vichichi or something? What was it?
Pompeii?
Was it Pompeii? No. No, that's one way. Nope. No, not burning. I'd rather drown. That would be like the worst. To me, personally, that's like the worst way.
Oh, hold on. Volcano. If that thing, look, if Yellowstone blows in front of you, you're not even going to feel that thing. I mean, it's just going to be a quick
With my luck, I would.
Because that volcano is going to suck every fluid out of you. I mean, you're going to turn to stone in seconds.
With my luck, it will. No.
Now, drowning, I mean, you're going to feel that one. But I don't know if you guys seen the movie Pompeii. Man, that movie's brutal. But Pompeii blew in Italy, I forget what year. And people that were in front of Pompeii, they turned into stone. And they still fighting a whole bunch of them.
Oh, yeah, they're still stone. Well,
yeah,
they're not really stone anymore, but it's the outside.
I mean, it's like Sodom and Gomorrah.
It was so bad. It was like brothels and everything.
Oh.
Really, really bad. But yeah, nope, not going to Yellowstone. And it is sad, though, because it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
But I ain't risking it. Nope. There's a reason I've never been to the West Coast or to the Midwest that I've been here. Just like planes. There's a reason I haven't got wings.
This year, California might go red.
Oh, hopefully.
But
they need it.
Since Gavin Newsom added the new map and stuff, it's going to be hard for the Republicans to win it.
And then, unfortunately, he's going to end up...
Oh, no, he can't become governor no more.
No, but he can become other things.
Yeah, like the president of the United States.
Please don't say it.
And you know what? If he runs for president, he's going to win it because a lot of people just love the abomination. Huh?
Why do you got to say it?
I mean, look at Mom Donnie. People went for... I mean, New Yorkers went for him. So I guarantee people will go for Gavin Newsom. There's got to be someone out there for 2028.
Wife and I do Instacart. Oh, how do you like that Instacart thing? Today we had every delivery was with flu medicine on their orders. I believe it. But how do you guys like doing Instacart? We do Uber, DoorDash. I want to do Spark. I heard that pays really well. We have that Amazon one, but that one is that's like 2 hours away. And then there's the other one that we do, but we don't really do it. We're approved for it. The orange one.
Grubhub?
Yeah, Grubhub.
I find Uber a lot better. The most I made from Uber in like one day was like 250 in one day, which is good. I mean, $250 a one day Uber.
Yeah, and now they've made it impossible.
Yeah.
No.
There's a trick. There's a trick to
No,
it.
it's not.
There's a trick. First of all, raining season. When it rains, that's when you want to do Uber. When it rains, that's when you want to do Uber.
I haven't had much rain in like this year, so.
Woman, the season is coming.
We didn't even have a hurricane.
That's good.
We virtually had no rain.
That's good. We don't need a hurricane. We got hit with a hurricane.
Uber has made it impossible, especially with the scheduling.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, the planner on the groups. I dislike that thing a lot. Uber's making it impossible.
No, it's not bad. You can make good money on Uber.
Barely. Like on obviously the good days, like because most people, you think about it, starting on like the 28th of the end of the month, on the 28th to like the 5th of the beginning of the month is usually when people get like, their Social Security, their what is it? Their welfare and things like that. And so that's usually when people spend. Yeah, that's usually when people spend their money. And that's why usually around the 5th,
I don't go
6th,
by that.
7th, nobody's usually buying anything because the money's
I don't go by that. People's like the first of the month. I don't believe in that.
I used to work in the banks, and trust me, it's true.
Here's the thing. If you're going to do Uber Eats, you want to start at 5 p.m. From 5 to 11 p.m., that's like, 5 hours, 6 hours? You could bring home at least 100 or 120. All right? So, you could make good money on Uber. And people pay good tip. The biggest tip I received was like $50 or $60.
Someone said there's no way my husband would let me be a delivery driver. Bring him along. That's the good thing about this is you can bring, and anybody who's going to do these kinds of things, I always recommend to bring like your spouse with you. And if you're a female, try not to do it alone.
I remember someone ordered food and I'm like, who's this? And so this lady, and she had to be like 90 years old. I felt so bad for her because she was like walking up the steps.
Oh yeah, Michael ordered.
He ordered? Yeah, I went outside. She had 2 boxes of Pizza Hut.
Yeah. Oh, bless her heart.
I'm like, how you doing? She's like, what? I'm like, oh, thank you so much. And she's like, she was working hard. I tell you that. But But there was someone in the car with her, someone much younger, and I'm like, well, you should have came out the car and hand over the food.
Tax season. Thank you for that reminder. Tax season.
For what?
You're going to be seeing a lot of people buying because of tax season. People
Buying
getting
what?
their food and things because they're getting
I
their
don't
taxes
go by
back.
that.
You should.
I don't go by first of the month.
That's how the economy works.
I go by holidays.
Tax season is basically a holiday for a lot of people. It's their chance to redeem themselves.
New Year's Eve, Halloween. Remember Halloween?
Yeah.
Man, that was a good one. So.
And then Easter. Easter's coming up.
And I remember, and I don't do this, guys. I don't recommend people to do this, but people do it anyways. I remember there was this one day, and it was so busy. I'm like, it's not a holiday. What's going on?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
And it was 420. And every time I deliver food, I'm like, it smells bad. And, because people smoking. That's why. So, so I guess, but 420 is one of the big ones. But stay away from that, guys. Stay away from it. Anyway, we're going to end it here. I'm going to have to go to the gym pretty soon. It's 12:30. Guys, thank you so much. Hold on.
And I'm going to read my book. I got my book. Animal Farm.
Went to the gym?
No, this is what I'm going to be reading while you're in the gym. I'm putting on my candle thing, and then I'm going to read this.
Okay.
Yep, Animal Farm. That's the book I was telling you about.
Well, I have Animal Crossing.
No. I want to get the present age. I need to try and find that on Amazon. The Present Age. That's a really good one. And then what was that other book that I was?
1984.
No, not that one. I want to read that. That's the next one by George Orwell. But there's The Present Age, and then there was the other one about basically like about journalism. I forgot what that one was. Yeah.
Guys, we still have the cat that we rescued.
Yep.
And I don't know, for some reason, I just feel like that cat's it's evil.
No.
Oh, man.
She was on the streets.
I mean, this cat, I don't know if you guys seen Pet Cemetery.
No. No, she's not.
But that cat reminds me of Pet Cemetery.
Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, Susan.
She's a Russian blue. All right. But she don't like no one touching her. I mean, you try to grab her.
Like you touching her.
I mean, you try to grab her and she will smack you. She took over our bathroom. She sleeps there.
No, not really.
No, she took...
She sleeps on the toilet.
Every time I go try to use the bathroom, she's on the toilet. I'm like, the cat's using the toilet. I don't know.
It's really weird because she came up to you when we were in the parking lot.
Yeah.
And immediately she she clung to you. And then a week later, she just started getting really close to me. And now, she'll lay right here on my chest.
Yeah.
And I'll be watching something and she just comes up, just lays right there. And I'm like, girl, I can't even see. I can't watch the TV. And then if I try to move her, oh my goodness, she's like, meow.
This one time I woke up, guys. It was 3 a.m. I woke up and opened my eyes, and she was right there in front of me. She was on my chest, and she was just staring at me. And you know how these cats have the glowing eyes? Oh my goodness. Almost gave me a heart attack. I'm like, yeah, there's something wrong with this cat.
No, she's young, and they abandoned her. Somebody just dropped her off. A lot of people drop cats off in that gas station. But I do think she has something wrong with her, and I need to get her to the vet that I took Mookie at. I need to get her there because I think something's wrong
with her lungs.
No.
She coughs a lot. She coughs like she smokes cigarettes.
She hasn't done that. Actually, she hasn't been doing that a lot lately. Huh? No, but the way she walks, because the back, where her legs are and where, where her thighs and all that stuff, it's very skinny.
Yeah.
And we've been feeding her. I mean, we've really been feeding her, but the back is very skinny, and the way she walks. So I looked it up online, and it said that she could have diabetes or something, feline diabetes, or I don't know, some sort of hormonal kind of thing. But I don't know. It's really weird. That's why when you grab her on the back or try to rub her on the back, she doesn't like it very much.
All right.
But it's just very, and then she doesn't walk she will, but she'll also walk kind of funny. So I think there might be something either wrong with her spine, something wrong with her legs, because her body's fine. She's not that skinny with her head or her arms, or her stomach or anything. But then the back area is skinny, even though she's eating. So
she's a nice cat. She is. It's a Russian blue, so they go for I don't know. I heard they go for a lot of money. So we have a Siamese cat with blue eyes. We have the Russian blue. We have a tuxedo. We have 2 tuxedo. And then we have a pit bull. And then we have a bunny. Then we have quails.
She doesn't like Tyson, our pit bull.
Good gosh, we have a lot of animals.
Oh, yes. Lewis, she was treated really, really mean. That's why she's trying to figure out how to fit. But she was taken care of. But they just dropped her off. I don't think she was treated mean. And the reason why I say that is because she's very people friendly. Like, she came up to my husband when we were parked in the Wawa's parking lot, which is where we found her.
The reason why, because she was hungry.
Well, yeah, but even still, even cats who are hungry, they still won't do that typically. If they've been abused or they don't like, or they're like on the streets, born on the streets, you know. So, I mean, and she was taken care of, you know, like she looked pretty well taken care of. And the fact that she was so friendly with people.
Now, guys, she has no chip. We took her to the vet, and she has no microchip. So we kept her. And we still haven't given her a name. I mean, I call her Hey Girl. And, you know, she comes to me, Hey Girl. And then she comes to me. And then she wants to play with me. And so when I put my hand on her head, she just bites me. And then she smacks me. I'm like, you bipolar or something.
But yeah, I mean, we've had her for a bit now, you know, but she doesn't get along with our cats at all. She hates Tyson. Well, she doesn't hate him. She really doesn't like him. And then Tyson's just sitting there looking at her like, what did I do to you? You know, because he's a big baby. He's a pit bull, but he's a big baby. And he just looks at her with those sad eyes like, why don't you love me? And then Ivory, she'll watch Ivory, our Siamese cat. And Ivory she loves Tyson.
Yeah.
She'll sleep in the bed because Tyson has a little dog bed. And she'll go to his dog bed and they'll sleep in the dog bed together, and Tyson will get up when he sees her coming. He'll get up and he'll move over for her, and then she'll get right next to him. And then Ivory's just like rubbing all over Tyson and everything, and she's watching like just staring, won't move, like, don't you try it. And it's like, girl, they're not bothered by you.
There's another cat we could pick up.
No. No more.
Guys, it's a cat and it looks like Garfield. This thing is like really, really fat and looks so mean. And it sits right there, in the opposite side of my backyard. And my dogs are always barking. And so I'm like, who they barking at? And it's this cat that lays right in front of, the pit bull, Tyson. Mm-hmm. And so I feel like grabbing that cat because it looks like Garfield.
No, but I kind of do want an orange cat because I've been seeing some orange cats on TikTok. Yeah, we're having patience, guys. She won't leave our room anyway.
Yeah.
She just stays there. She sleeps there.
No, she want to sleep with us.
Yeah, she's constantly with us. So I mean, yeah, we're being patient. But because we've adopted, you guys know, we've brought in a lot of animals. And then we found them homes. Yeah. We've taken in animals from like the shelter. And I don't know, I've just never, like, usually after like a couple of days, they start like, getting close to each other and everything. But, not her. So we're still taking it time by time.
And she's not pregnant. We thought she was pregnant, but she's not.
Yeah, no, she's not.
But yeah, at first, first time she was coughing a lot. I'm like, there's a possibility. Maybe the owner used to smoke a lot of cigarette. Who knows? But
she hasn't done it though. Practically at all in like a week.
Oh, she was gassing too. Like she was releasing a big gas. I'm like, okay, you got to go.
Yeah.
I don't know. She might have ate something when she was outside. Maybe a lizard or something, but. Anyway, guys, we're going to end it here, but thank you so much for tuning in. How long we been on this thing? 78 minutes. 306 like. Hey, thank you for that. I really appreciate it, guys. And I'm thinking about doing a live stream around this time. So thank you again for tuning in. We're going to keep it updated with Hey Girl.
We don't even know what her name is. We call her, she's either Church. I call her No Name because we really don't have a name for her. Or Hey Girl.
Hey Girl, and she's like,
I know, she's like so confused. This is why she just sits there and doesn't even answer you.
Her meow is so weird. So
it's a cougher's. It's like a cougher's meow. Like, like the women when they've smoked so long and their voices are very like rough. That's how her meow is.
Yeah, she sounds like a person that smokes a lot of cigarettes. I'm like, wow.
It's so cute though.
I mean, my other cat's like meow with a nice tune, but hers is like, yeah, she look like she smelled like 2 packs a day.
I know, she would meow like that, and then after start coughing like you. Like, if you ever want to see how a cat would sound if they had smoked most of their life and had smoker's lungs, and then, like that, she would definitely be.
It's like that cartoon, the animal cartoon, the ghetto cats.
Yeah.
That live in the alley. So, yeah. Or like All Dogs Go to Heaven, the cartoon. The dogs, there's cats and stuff like that. So, all right, guys. So we're going to end it here. It's going to be really late to go to the gym now.
She's having nicotine withdrawal.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out, guys. I really appreciate it. That's wonderful. My oldest grandchild now is 18. My youngest is a grandchild. She's 4 months. I love every bit of it. Oh, I quit smoking after 40 years. Been 17 months. Hey, congratulations.
Good.
Yeah, congratulations. I started smoking. It's been many years. And I was smoking for 21 years. I was smoking Newports and Pall Mall. And I was smoking the hundreds. And I'm glad I stopped that. My lungs got to be clear now. But, they say that eventually, you get the nicotine, all that. But sometimes that's not true because it does come to haunt you. So, but, hey, congratulations. 17 months. That's good. That's good.
Mm-hmm. Keep going.
I've been there. And plus, you save a lot of money. And I was a skinny kid. And so when I started smoking cigarette, I gained weight.
Mm-hmm. Well, you started going to the gym, too, to keep your mind off of it and staying busy a lot.
Yeah. But, yeah. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Y'all have a good night. I got one video coming up at 2 a.m. Eastern Time. Y'all be safe. God bless you all. Till next time later.